Well, hello, good afternoon everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we have another offering from Vevor. I think you're going to be really excited about this one. This is a very, very nice product. This is a stove, a cooktop for all you guys out there that want to do your outdoor cooking. Let's take a closer look. I want to say thank you to Vevor right off the bat for sending this product out for review. This is something that definitely fits the channel for sure. Right here, first thing that we see is the user manual. Now there's not really a lot that I'm going to be looking at too much in there. Since I'm running out of daylight, I'm going to go ahead and try to get this thing unboxed and show you what it is. So nothing left in that box, and as you can see, it comes packaged very well. Comes in this nice little plastic bag. That just keeps it protected from the dust and the water and stuff like that. Now it looks like we had a little screw just dropped off right now. I'm not quite sure what that goes to, so I'll set that aside for now. Okay, let's go ahead and see what is in these boxes. I think this is the legs to put this thing together. Now there's 4 upper legs and 4 lower legs. So we get 4 legs. It looks like these legs are made pretty well. There's lots of stickers and stuff on there. Now these ones are the lower ones. These two, because they have little caps on them. And these other two, these are the uppers because they have the little nuts that are welded to them. So very cool. We do have another box that is full of the other 4 legs. And I'm sorry to rush, guys. I'm really just trying to get this video done before I run out of daylight. So my apologies for the rush right now. So here we have another lower leg right there. We have the 4th lower leg right there. Very nice. These are nice quality legs. They're good construction. They look like they're pretty heavy duty. Not too bad. So what's going to happen is we'll take a lower leg and an upper leg and we'll just set them together just like this, and then the little screws will go in this hole, and that's basically what the legs look like. It's very, very simple. It's very self-explanatory, very easy to figure out. In here we have our regulator that connects to our propane bottle. We also have these parts right here, which is the hardware to put all this together. So we'll pull this regulator out. This is going to connect to the stove. There's a little jet in there, and then this part right here, this has the on off, and of course you want to go higher or lower, and then this screws to the propane bottle. Very nice. 5 psi. So we'll take these little wing nut bolt looking things. It should be a total of 8 of those. They have rings. So let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the other hand, it looks like I have 4 more. So 4 goes to the lower part of the legs, and then the other 4 puts the legs onto the stove itself. So we'll start here with the legs. Just get these guys in. It's not too hard. I'll get these all put together. So there we have those. And before we put the rest of this together, let's take a look at this top. Boy, that is fantastic. This is a cast aluminum burner. That is nice looking. Right there you can see the vent. So if we need to change the air to fuel ratio, we'll open and close that. And I just figured out where that screw goes that fell when we first opened it. It goes right there. Right there. That's where that extra screw goes. Some Loctite on those threads would probably be nice, because these things, they don't need to hold this tight. They need to hold it where you can open it and close it by hand. So I'll be putting some Loctite on these for sure, so that doesn't happen again. Now on the bottom side of this, you can see these little portions right here. This is where the legs go with the hardware. So we'll put the hardware in just like this, and then as the leg goes in there, that's what holds that leg in. This assembly is extremely simple. I'm going to go ahead and put these towards the inside of the stove. I just don't want them sticking out. So I'll tighten that up, and we'll continue the assembly here. I like that it has this round part around it. That helps keep the wind off of the burner. And look at the heavy duty welds and stuff. This is nice construction. I like this. There's the logo on it. This is just well put together. I like it. These remind me of like wing nuts. The reason I like these so much is because you don't have to have tools in the field when you decide to put this thing together. You can do everything by hand. And if you want these to be a little bit tighter, you could probably take a stick or a tent stake or something like that and stick it in there and get it even tighter. But really, I don't think anything here needs to be gorilla tight. It really doesn't need to be. And that's all there is to putting this thing together. Very easy. 8 little wing nuts puts the legs onto the stove. Now we can set this thing down right here on the ground. From here, we take our hose, put it right in the burner. Pretty straightforward. It doesn't have to be super tight. I'm just going to use this small 1-pound bottle here. And from here, we'll go ahead and open up the propane and light the burner. Look at that. Let's take a look at the flame control here. Turn it down. Very nice. It's got very nice flame controls. So when you turn this to the right or clockwise, your flame goes up. Look at that. That's got some power. And then if you turn it counterclockwise, the flame goes down. That is a very nice stove. I like it. Looks like I turned it a little too far. There we go. That is really nice. I like that. Very easy to control. So right here I have 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water. Let's go ahead and kick this up and see what it looks like. Look at them flames. That is really nice. This thing has a lot of power. And as I'm sitting there letting that cook, I'm going to take a look at this owner's manual. See if there's anything that sticks out that you guys need to know. So the product size, 15 3/4 of an inch by 15 3/4 of an inch and 28.35 inches tall. Runs on propane. Here's a breakdown of all the parts. So you got the stove, you got the 8 different parts that makes up the legs. There's the propane line, and then those fasteners. And this burner puts out 30,000 BTUs of power. That is fantastic. You know, I'm probably exaggerating the amount of flame that I need to bring this water to a boil. I'm probably way overdoing it. So let me just turn it counterclockwise and turn those flames down a little bit. It shouldn't take much to bring that to a boil. Now, in the event that you see any yellow flames, you can open and close this air intake here, and that will change the mixture of air to the burner. So if you see a lot of yellow, just twist this a little bit and it'll change your flame a little bit. You know, it actually turns out pretty nice that I've lost daylight, because you guys can get a clear view of the flame pattern of what this stove provides. So I'm actually really happy about that. This thing has excellent flame control too, as you can see here as I'm playing with it. I can go really low or just get this thing going really high. So I'm really impressed with this, how it works. It's quiet and plenty of power to cook on. It's got a very stable base. This thing is very, very stable feeling. I like how everything is welded and heavy duty. And the price point on this one versus others that I've seen, this one has a very competitive price. So I really like that as well. This is a nice stove, folks. Take a look at this water down in there. It's just now starting to boil. Now, if you want to deep fry potatoes or cook a big meal, you can get a griddle that's made out of steel that will sit on a stove like this, and you can have almost like a griddle that you'd see at a restaurant. You can do all your camping cooks, your scrambled eggs, your bacon, sausage, all of that stuff with this stove. I really like the flame control. I like the power output. I like that it's quiet. It's probably a very fuel efficient thing. I just need to make sure that I put Loctite on these screws. So if you guys are purchasing one of these stoves, make sure that you check that when you get that package. And this is not a hard screw to find, so if you find that one's missing or something, it's not hard to find a replacement. So very nice. We got a heavy rolling boil now, as you can see. Very nice heavy rolling boil. And when you're all finished, it's very easy to kill this. You just want to turn this red dial counterclockwise until the flames go out, and that's all there is to it. Turn off your propane and it'll be ready for the next time you want to use it. It's very, very simple. Well, folks, that's all I have for you today on this video, taking a look at the Vevor outdoor stove. This thing is awesome. It gets 2 thumbs up from me. It reminds me of some of the others that are much, much more higher name brand that are like 2 and 3 times the price. So I think they hit a home run with this because you get a lot of bang for the buck. Like I said, 2 thumbs up for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave comments down below. Like this video, share this video. And if you're interested in this stove, I'll put a link in the description box. They do have 2 burner options as well as 3 burner options as well. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now, everybody.